Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm going to have another day of cleaning for you. I am going to be tackling the area by my back door. I need to clean my back doors. I want to clean the back patio. I also want to take my curtains down and wash those. It's been a really long time since I washed those. I need to clean like the computer area and the desks and wipe down the screens and all that. So that's going to be the focus for today. But first I do need to run to the store to get some groceries. But yesterday I did remember to clean my fridge out before I actually went to go get groceries. So I'm gonna show you guys that, and then when we get back, I'll do a really quick grocery haul, and then we'll get into the rest of the day's cleaning. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful week since the last time we talked. I want to welcome you if you're new. Here on my channel, I'm just hoping to be a mom friend, be a homemaking friend to help you get through those hard days or those days when you just need a little motivation. If you just want somebody to chat with or you need somebody to pray for you, I just want to make friends. And so if you are looking for anything like that, I would love it if you'd subscribe. So today we are going to start with cleaning the fridge. Now normally I don't remember to clean my fridge. It's not until I go grocery shopping that I remember that, oh, I probably should have cleaned this out. And there's nothing worse than having your groceries and then having to clean the fridge and leaving your stuff out. And so for once I remembered that I needed to tidy up the fridge, and it wasn't too bad, but I did want to go through, get rid of any old food and kind of condense and reorganize and just get it looking nice and tidy again. So I came in here and took everything out, and then we're gonna wipe it all down, and then I'm gonna start putting stuff back in here so that tomorrow when I bring my groceries, everything is nice and clean and I'm not shoving the new food in amongst the old food. I had just cleaned out my crisper drawers where I keep my apples and my lemons just a couple days before, so we're not gonna clean those today. It is nice to come in and clean your fridge, or at least just come in and check before you go grocery shopping. That way you don't accidentally double buy, because I definitely do that. And I know we all know it's good to see what we have so we can try to use it up, but I don't meal plan anymore. I used to meal plan religiously, and every single week I would sit down, and I wasn't the greatest at it. It would take me a couple hours to figure out what I wanted to cook and figure out all the ingredients, and it was just such a headache for me. And then I had watched a video from Farmhouse on Boone, and she had talked about how she stopped meal planning, or she never did. She never meal planned. She just grocery shopped and would cook. And I was like, I'm going to try that. I'm just going to go to the store. I'm just going to shop. And if I have a couple recipe ideas in mind, then I'll make a list of the things I need to make that if there's something specific that I want to make for the week. But I just go to the store. I will stop at the meat section, look at all the different meats, figure out what we're going to eat for 6 to 7 days worth of meat. And then I go to the produce section, and there I'll pick out different vegetables, whatever I see. If there's anything on sale, if there's, certain vegetables that look better one week, then I'll pick those up. So in the morning, I will pick whatever meat we're going to have for the day. I look at our vegetables and pick that, and I decide on if we're going to have rice or potatoes or a starchy side like that. And it's just simplified it for me. I feel like I personally do better just deciding at the store what we're going to eat. I can tend to get indecisive, and so I would just be staring at this blank menu trying to think of options for the week, and I would just get kind of frozen, kind of stuck like that, and it definitely took me a long time. So this helps me. I'm a little better just looking at the store and seeing, deciding when it's right in front of my face. But all that to say, I do like to go through the fridge when I can remember, so that I don't overbuy, I don't get too much food, and I'm not throwing away too much.
The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on, oh baby. Don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing.
And the last thing that I'm going to do for this fridge clean is change my baking soda. I do like to keep a bowl of baking soda, or you can keep a box of baking soda, but I do think it helps keep down some of the weird smells from the fridge. Okay, I'm gonna show you my haul, but I wanna get this milk in the fridge. So I got 3 of these heavy creams from Fry's. So I went to Walmart and I went to Fry's. Fry's has this cream that I like. We've been stopping there once a week so we can get our heavy cream. And I like this one because it doesn't have any gums or thickeners in it. And then I got some milk. Okay, so I got some flushable wipes. I got this all free and clear. I also started using liquid detergent again. I switched from the powder to this one. Walmart hasn't been selling in store the powder one I was getting, so I just decided to do this, and it's a little easier, so I'm gonna go back to some liquid detergent for a little bit. I got these Snuggle fabric sheets, and then I got some more toothbrushes for Matt. I got a new deodorant. I've been using the Native. It smells pretty good. I got 2 bags of the Purely Elizabeth, the vanilla chocolate chip granola, and we use this as cereal, or we'll put some on top of our Greek yogurt. I just found this, you guys. This is so good. I got some more honey, got some ketchup, we got 2 cans of tomato sauce. So I'm gonna make this pasta that my mom used to make. I was just thinking it would be nice to make something good for the kids, and I loved when my mom made it as a kid, so I think I'm gonna make it today and I'll show you guys how I do it. So I got some tomato sauce, I got these chili mangoes, and then I've also been getting this from Fry's. It just has 7 ingredients in it: buckwheat flour, cassava flour, honey, coconut sugar, coconut oil, sea salt, and vanilla extract. So I've been getting this for the kids. And then some chicken broth. This is also going to be for that macaroni that I'm going to make for the kids. Some peanut butter. Got some raisins. And I actually saw these at Walmart, and that's what made me think of making that macaroni for the kids. They're called shell bows, but I thought they looked so fun, so got those. 2 bags of the Siete chips. Got the lime and the regular. And then I got some of the Lesser Evil popcorn, the Himalayan pink salt. And then I got some T-bone steaks. And then I got a tri-tip. I really like these just because for beef, they're a little bit cheaper than like ribeyes or anything like that. I got these chicken drumsticks. These were marked down just a little bit. So I think I'm gonna do this whole chicken, and then I'm gonna add these drumsticks, and I'm just gonna roast the chicken in the oven. And then I got 3 dozen eggs. I do still have some eggs in the fridge. I got 2 packs of this ground pork. I think I'm going to use this for tacos. When I just need like a quick, easy night, I will just ground up. I will cook up either some ground pork or some ground beef and add a little taco seasoning, and then just throw it in these Siete flour tortillas. We really like these. They cook up really fast. I like to have these on hand for really quick lunches or a quick dinner if I don't feel like cooking. 5 packs of bacon, and we do eat bacon every morning for breakfast. I got some avocados and these lemons. Again, I got those from Fry's. I got some yellow onions, some Roma tomatoes. I got some green beans, some bananas, 2 containers of strawberries, a pack of raspberries, and a pack of blueberries. Big thing of spring mix. It's baby lettuce and baby greens, 1 cucumber, some Parmesan cheese. This is also for that pasta dish. And then I found this sour cream at Walmart. At Fry's. It's some mushrooms. Got some frozen vegetables. We always have the frozen peas and the frozen mixed vegetables. Marbled jack cheese. And then I also got pepper jack cheese and some butter. I also got some toilet paper. Oh, and Matt had these. I also bought these just for a little snack. So now I'm moving on to the back patio. It wasn't too dirty, but I did want to come out here and tidy. And like the clothes that are out here, they had been out here from that day that it rained and the kids were running around outside. It's just been so hot, I haven't really cared to come out here and pick up. But when the backyard's messy, I don't like to open the curtains. I just don't like to open it and look outside and, kind of see the mess. And so I've been meaning to come out here and tidy again. And I'm moving the smoker back out. We like to put that under the patio when it rains. I was gonna sweep the patio, but Nico said that he was gonna do the yard this day, and when he does the yard, he does blow everything, and so he's just gonna blow the back patio off for me. So it wasn't too messy, just a little bit of trash, picking up the toys, and just a really quick tidy of the back patio.
Baby, we're happier apart. And if I'm honest, everybody feels dark. Better now than soon. I promise you that you'll be cool. Lately, been breaking my own heart, holding on, yeah, waiting for bad.
So now I am moving on to the curtains, and I'm gonna get these all dusted and washed. It had been quite a while and they definitely were dirty, but it's just something that I've had on my list of things to do since spring cleaning and just haven't gotten around to it. So we are going to take these down, get them washed and nice and fresh. And I love when things like this get washed because I do feel like it kind of like freshens the air. It's like a big air freshener almost and makes things smell good. But I really love curtains. A lot of my windows in this house don't have curtains. The window over Nikki's craft table, I often kind of daydream about that and, think about putting curtains over there. I don't know exactly what we'll do. If I would need to get new curtains for the back doors and new curtains for that window, like if they'd need to be the exact same. I don't know, would that look funny if these curtains here were different than the curtains by Nikki's craft table? So I do eventually want to put some curtains there. I also want to put curtains in the kitchen, but because the windows are recessed, it's always kind of been weird to me. I'm not sure exactly how I should put curtains in the kitchen. But so while I was up here cleaning the curtains and all that, I was high enough to see the top of these cupboards here, and they were filthy. The wall here was also filthy, full of dust, and it was just really dirty. So I dusted it, and then I decided to go in with my Branch Basics bathroom cleaner just because it's a little bit more concentrated and kind of break through any remaining grease, any remaining dust, and just get it nice and clean up here.
And now I know I want you to me. I see it clearly in my sleep. Keep dreaming, I'm leaving. Doesn't make it too big of a problem. Neither I or you is going to solve them. Go on, baby, speak from the core. Or you do you and keep on ignoring me. Lately, been breaking my own heart, holding on, yeah, waiting for better. I'm too weak, letting you know. The half of me is just for the show. I see it clearly in my sleep. Keep dreaming, being dreaming. One call and you'll be off my mind. I told you, keep being down, won't die for a second. And now I know I want it.
So now I was moving on to just the general area back here by the computers. I wanted to wipe everything down. The kids had been eating at the computer and there was some sticky stuff on the desk. I needed to clean their craft table. They had been painting and alcohol markers, and it just really needed to be picked up over here. A little bit of trash on the floor. So I was just trying to straighten up this area and specifically clean up the computers because those had really been bugging me.
The happy ending, unexpected plot twist. We always say me, we're the good part. We never fake it, even if it hurts. We always say it. Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that.
Okay guys, here's your loving reminder to put me on and maybe pick a room to sweep or vacuum, unload your dishwasher or start a load of laundry, take something out for dinner if you forgot. Just start something small for the day.
Somehow we
Now that the crisis is averted, I was just putting this paper on here. This is the kids' craft table, and it is totally ruined, totally full of paint and like fabric paint, and it's just, that's okay. It's just for crafting, and I don't have to worry about the kids ruining it because it's already ruined. So, but I do like to keep some paper on top. It just makes the mess a little easier for me to clean, and it does hide the eyesore that the top of the table is. So moving on to the computer desks, I wanted to first start with dusting. And Audrey's a funny child. She loves to be a little miniature me. She's always asking, like, can I wipe that? Can I clean the table? And she's funny, like if it looks real dirty or real dusty, she's like, her eyes get big and she's like, can I clean that? But it's very cute. I love to let her help and, you know, just kind of teach her. And it's funny, she's must be just like me because my mom always told me growing up that when I was little, I was a little mother. So that's definitely Audrey. She is a little mother. She loves to cook and she loves to clean. And then Matthew, of course, had to get in on the action, and he was vacuuming and doing a really, really good job. He was making me laugh. He's such a dork.
Tell you how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky somehow. You'll come out tonight and let your wildest side consume ya. Come out tonight and baby, I just might seduce ya. Come out tonight. Let go of the things you call responsibilities. I know you're an animal just waiting to be free. So I'm just gonna call you now and tell you how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky somehow. And you'll come out tonight and let your wildest side consume ya. Come out tonight and baby, I just might seduce ya. Come out tonight. Just say you wanna, just say you wanna, come out tonight.
How are you guys doing? How are your summers going? How are your kids doing? Are they driving you nuts? Are you guys hanging in there? Have you guys been doing anything fun? Are you guys getting ready for the next school year? And I'm just curious, do any of you out there also homeschool your kids? Or maybe are your kids grown, but you homeschooled them when they were younger? We are hanging in there. We definitely spend a lot of time indoors during the summer just because it's so hot. Unless we're going to the splash pad or going to the pool, it's just too hot during a lot of the day. We have to go out really early in the morning or late in the evening. Recently, twice we have gone swimming in the evening, and I have found that I like to swim in the evening, and I'm normally not one that likes to go swimming. I don't like to go to the pool. I don't enjoy doing that. But when we've gone swimming in the evening, I do really enjoy it. So I think I just don't enjoy the sun, and something about the evening time, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, is the time that I have a good time in the pool, and I don't mind taking the kids and swimming with them and stuff. So I thought I just didn't like the pool, but I just don't enjoy it during the day. I prefer it in the evening or that late afternoon. And don't get me wrong, I do love the sun. I could definitely appreciate a beautiful sunny day, but something about the Arizona sun during the summer, I would just prefer not to be hanging out in it. And so I think that's all it is it's just a little too sunny. So in case you guys have ever wondered what these are or what's inside, I don't know if I've told you guys, but this is our school storage. So now these do need to be cleaned. We're gonna clean all this out and reorganize it again before school starts. But this is our homeschool cupboard. So this is this one on the left is more kind of just like storage. And then this one on the right is the one that we use pretty much daily. So like up top, I keep, I don't know, just some random things that we don't need too often I keep up here. And then, like I said, everything is pretty messy. I do need to go through it all and organize it. And the kids have been in here just like grabbing whatever. And then when I see it out, I'm like, hey, go put that back in the school cupboard. So I do need to go through all this and organize it. And then Nikki's going to be in 4th grade, and then Audrey will be in 1st grade. So we'll have to go through everything, get the new curriculum books. And then this is the like little organizer where I keep their active books for the day. So like language arts and math and all that. I keep all their workbooks right here, real accessible. So yeah, we got to get all this stuff ready again for the new school year. And then this is where I keep some of my Cricut stuff. Actually, this one too. This is kind of like my Cricut storage in here. But yeah, that's what's in these cupboards.
Baby, I got all this built up tension. You could cut it, giving me attention. Break me out my shell, spin our minds round like carousel. This all night I've been a fool, not giving this a chance. But I promise I got style, saving you a last dance. Pull me hard like the last cigarette without any regrets. Let go, but my heart beats, spark the light and call them shots for the night. Yeah, let go. You follow my lead, take this one last dance for me, baby, please. Save one last dance for me.
So now I'm moving on to the back doors, and I'm cleaning the inside of them. I am going to clean the outside as well, but I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'll show you guys that in just a minute. So we are going to wipe all this down, and then my curtains are finally done, and I'm going to get those put back up.
Save me tonight. Save me, save me, save me tonight. You don't gotta rush, cause I got this feeling. Something's gonna change if we keep on moving along, right where we belong. Feel my heartbeat start the night.
So to finish these back doors, I'm going to move outside. I really wanted to clean the screen. The screen has been really dusty, and it's just, been something that I wanted to clean, but I knew it was going to be kind of a whole thing to get the stuff out and the supplies, and it's just something I haven't done in a little while. So I'm going to use a squeegee brush and also this really big scrub brush that I have, and I just have some Dawn soap. And I went in and scrubbed the screen down really, really good. I actually scrubbed it down 2 times. I scrubbed it down, rinsed, and then repeated it. It worked really good. And I also do like to use the squeegee on the back windows with a little bit of Dawn and some water, because the back doors get so dusty. If I use paper towels, I can tend to use a lot of them, and you kind of just smudge the dirt around on the window. So I do like to use the squeegee, use some Dawn soap. It really gets them nice and clean. And, just using water, I don't have to waste a lot of paper towels. And the squeegee, gets all the water off. So we are going to scrub these babies down and get them nice and clean. And I'm finally going to have a clean screen. It's something that I've had my eye on for a while, and it does come nice and clean.
Be stuck in my mind. I've been hypnotized by you. Hey, all the suffering and pain got me feeling so blue. Cause when it was us, I was never enough. Girl, you got me thinking I was messed up, pushing me down instead of pulling me up. So tell me what I'm supposed to do just to be alright. Girl, you got me thinking I was messed up, yeah. I've been worrying about my mental health. 'Cause when I'm alone, I keep checking my phone. Yeah, seeing all these people, having someone to lean on while I don't. Girl, you got me thinking I was messed up, pushing me down instead of pulling me up. So tell me what I'm supposed to do just to be alright. Girl, you got me thinking I was messed up, yeah.
And just to remind you guys, this is what the screen looked like before, and this is what the screen looks like now. So much cleaner, and was able to get a lot of the dust off. But now I wanted to share with you guys that recipe for the pasta. This is something my mom made for us growing up. She always called it homemade macaroni. This is something her mother or my nana made for her growing up, and she also made for us. So this is a really delicious, really cheap, really easy recipe. So all you're gonna need is some Parmesan cheese, sour cream, chicken broth, your pasta of choice, onion, garlic, and a can of tomato sauce. And your seasonings are salt, pepper, cumin, and some garlic and onion powder. And all we do for this recipe is toast this pasta and cook it in a broth. And this broth tastes just like Spanish rice to me. It's actually, this recipe is pretty identical to Spanish rice or making fideo. If you've ever had that, it's like, it tastes like Spanish rice, but it's like a Mexican pasta dish. But all we do is toast the pasta, we add a can of tomato sauce, and then we add a little bit of seasoning, and then I add in chicken broth, and I kind of just simmer the pasta in the chicken broth. Once it's cooked, I add sour cream and Parmesan cheese to it, and it's just really good. It's really simple, it's really easy. And so I'm gonna put down in the description the recipe and the notes, and I will have some different substitutions that you can use if you don't have everything that I have right now, but I will put that down in the description for you. But it's really good, and if you just need something different for the week, this is a really easy and delicious recipe to try. Well, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you, and I will catch you guys back here next week.